and suddenly a situation that looked quite perilous is actually looking quite positive. So lots to get into. We're going to start off with Paul Pogba as well. I do really want to just get in on the McTominay, Donny, Fred, Matic thing as well. Just a few interesting things there. And also Bruno seems to be getting a lot of unfair stick, which I want to address a little bit later in the show. But we're going to start off with Paul Pogba and what the developments are around him. As you know, with Paul Pogba, we've always been quite well briefed on this channel. If you've been watching the channel for the last couple of years, we've always been quite ahead of the game on the information that we've got on Pogba. Like, he won't leave this summer, he's not going to go, so where we are with Pogba, I will tell you, but also some updates coming up around him and whether he's going to reconsider his stay at Manchester United. So look, there was I was doing a watch along last night for the Arsenal-Everton game, up the toffees, and it was a good result for us, actually. It really was. I was surprised Everton didn't win that, but Arsenal didn't win that, but what a goal by Demarai Gray, and it certainly helped us out. And look, Ragnick's been in the job for 3 or 4 days, and already order is. But look, I don't want Arsenal to be our rival. I want our rival to be Manchester City and Liverpool and Chelsea, and that's the journey that we're going to be on. And I think that's why we're going to talk about what we're going to talk about around Paul Pogba and the potential for Manchester United to bring players in January. So where are we at with Paul Pogba? Well, there's a lot to discuss about Paul Pogba that I want to discuss about over the coming weeks in relation to how he fits into this system. 4-2-2-2 suits Pogba, but he's not fit. So in a playing sense, there's no point talking about Paul Pogba at the moment. But what we can talk about is the fact that in January, which is only 3 weeks away, he can pick up the phone to Juventus, PSG, Real Madrid and say, "Do you want me? I've got Ragnick and Ed Woodward on speakerphone. Put the phone down. Oh, je voudrais put the phone down. Don't worry. Read the rules. In January, I can speak to you and they can listen and do nothing. It's great." And that's what Pogba can do in January. I mean, look, Mino Raiola will have been speaking to clubs anyway on the quiet, but officially, Paul Pogba in January can speak to any club outside the Premier League, outside of England, legitimately to discuss a move in the summer, because that's what his contract works like. And it works the same for Jesse Lingard as well. So I was doing the watch along last night and somebody said, Romano's just said something on a podcast about there's been a contract on the table since July for Paul Pogba and he's going to reconsider it, now that Ragnick's here. And I was like, do you not watch the United Stand? We've been talking to Romano for a couple of years. Ever since the summer when he was on, he said that contract's on the table. He said it numerous times on this channel and other outlets. That's not breaking news. There is a contract on the table, whether you want there to be a contract on the table or not for Pogba. And some people would say, why are we giving him a contract worth 400 grand a week? Has he justified that in the last 6 years? Has he been that sort of player for us? Whether you think that or not, the reality is the contract's on the table and Pogba's like, I don't think I'm going to sign it. I'm going to wait till the end of the season. Now, where we're at now with Paul Pogba is that, and Romano mentioned it himself, is that the fact that there is a new manager with Ralph Rangnick, this is something for Paul Pogba to reconsider. Under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the Pogba dynamic was he was leaving. He wasn't happy under Solskjaer. He didn't dislike Solskjaer, but he wasn't happy with Solskjaer. Session, the contrast between a well-coached team and a poorly coached team. And look, Ollie's gone now. Respect him as an ex-player. I'm not respecting him as an ex-manager. We were bloody awful. And we saw on Sunday, and we'll keep seeing again and again and again, what happens when you have proper coaching. And this was the problem for Pogba. Like, Pogba was like, I've been here 6 years, where are we going? Now, Rangnick comes in, he's not trained with him yet. When Pogba comes back at Manchester United, he's going to see a very different system, with a very different approach, with a very attacking approach. This might be enough for Paul Pogba to go, you know what, Mino, I like it here. But, on the other hand, what I'm told, and what I've always been told, and this doesn't change, and I've been saying this since nearly a year now, is that Paul Pogba will not sign any contract until June, because he will wait until the summer to see what everybody offers him. Because offer him 450 grand a week, but when PSG offer him $500,000 in the summer, Real Madrid might offer him $500,000, and in the summer, Man City or Chelsea might come in and offer him $500,000. Man United might come back and offer $500,000. So the story with Pogba is that he will still wait until the summer no matter what, but it won't do him any harm. It won't do Manchester United any harm if he comes straight back into Rangnick's team in January, enjoys his football and enjoys what's going on. But what I was also told this morning about Paul Pogba is, consider this. People are getting excited because Rangnick's so much better than Solskjaer. His football's more attacking. His football suits Pogba better. The 4-2-2-2 suits Pogba better because there's numerous positions for Pogba to play, whereas under Ollie he was getting put out on the left wing. So yeah, they're all ticks in the box. Pogba comes back in January, plays really, really well. Oh, I'll sign a contract. No. Still going to wait till the summer because it's about his final contract. He's 28 and it's about other clubs will offer more money for him. So United would have to up their offer. Second point, who's the manager next season? What's Paul Pogba signing for in January, February, March and April when he doesn't know who the manager's going to be next year? He might really enjoy it under Rangnick. Next summer it might be Pochettino, you know. So Pogba is going to be a problem. I was told that this morning. Not in a he's going to come back, you know, and stick his tongue out at Rangnick and say up yours with your bloody Geoghegan pressing, you know, let me turn the radio on. Nothing like that. You know, it's not that nonsense. But Pogba is going to be a problem for United because he's going to come back, want to play, not sign a contract. Until the end of the season, it's another audition trying to impress Pogba to get him to sign a contract that he won't really sign until the summer anyway, and in fact probably will still leave. So the information I had this morning is that if you wanted a percentage on this, then, and I always like a percentage, was that Paul Pogba is still 75% going to leave Manchester United, and that will remain no matter what until the end of the season. And even if he scores a hat-trick every week and he's player of the month every month, he will still wait till the summer and then he'll make his decision. So I said, well, what scenario can United fans who want Pogba to stay cling on to? And I was basically told this. The scenario would be, it goes really well when Pogba comes back. He becomes a massive player. He loves Rangnick. They potentially win a trophy. They look like they can compete for a Premier League next year. And most important of all, Manchester United match any bid that anybody else puts in the summer. And I said, so serious that, you know, realistically, he could play really well. We could win the Champions League, but if United don't up the offer to what PSG and Real Madrid are offering, he won't sign. I said, well, and the answer I got was, well, we don't know that, but United will have to up their offer to match what everyone else is going to offer him in the summer regardless. So we'll see what happens, but I think it's going to be something that gets resolved in the summer. And as I've said before, it's not ideal. It's not ideal for Pogba, it's not ideal for United, it's not ideal for Rangnick, it's not ideal for the fans, because if we are in a Champions League quarter-final in March, and or whenever it is, April, and, you know, it's the last 5 minutes, it's 1-1, and Pogba's the last midfielder because we've been caught on the break, and it's a 50-50 against I don't know, Lewandowski, and he doesn't fancy it because he doesn't want to get a knee injury. You know, that's the problem for Pogba, or he does do it. You know, it's not ideal having a player in his last 4 months of the contract when you